Hello, friends.
Hey, friends.
Happy June.
Yes.
It is June 4th. I've been working, but Darren has already been out chasing some birds. And May was an exceptional month for birds.
It really was.
We saw lots and lots of stuff. And now it's June, and a lot of the migrants are through. Do you think this month is going to be hard?
No,
You don't?
I don't.
He is the optimist in this relationship.
I haven't even really tried. I already have 6 new birds. Just saying. That's why I don't think it's going to be hard. Even though we only have...
I haven't
like,
even tried it. I
17.
already have 6 new birds.
Oh, look, it's not a bird. It's a smart ass.
So,
Not that I'd ever
but
call
this,
you an ass,
but in fairness, this month will be hard. There are reasons why this month will be hard, separate from what you're already talking about. So,
Yes, we're leaving
for all of
this-
his cockiness, we are
Yes.
leaving on vacation
We're leaving the state on the 17th.
on the
of month.
17th.
And my rule is they've got to be in the state, right?
For his 20 birds of the month, for his monthly review, they all have to be inside Minnesota. So he does not have a full month. He has 17 days, because on the 18th day, we're exiting the state for the rest of the month,
That's a true story.
which is glorious, and I'm super excited about it. And I'm sure there'll be other good stuff that will come out of it that we will share with all of you. But you have a short time span,
I do.
and I have to work like Billy be damned to be ready to leave the state for 2 weeks.
That is true, too.
So this might be, I don't know how much I'll get to come along this month.
Thus, we are out today.
We are out today. I don't like bugs.
You don't like birds.
Ooh, that's a really high pool. The water is very high here and everything is very green. Turtles are out over there.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a yellow bird.
Another goldfinch. 2 of them.
That's a tree swallow.
Yeah. Robin.
I'm frustrated with the common yellow throats today. They're
Just-
impossible to photograph. And then I was sure that was a brown thrasher. And then you get a good look at it. It was not a brown thrasher.
Not a brown thrasher.
It's probably, what?
Black-billed cuckoo.
A black-billed cuckoo, which turns out is common in this area at this time of year. Not that I've ever heard of one before. And now we gotta go home
Yep.
and be adults.
Yep. We didn't want that photo anyway.
No. And now you know where he lives. So if I know you, you'll be back.
It is a beautiful morning. Lots of bird sound. So I'm just enjoying it. And hopefully I can find some stuff that you'll be interested in seeing. Okay, against my better judgment, I'm going to put down my windows again, and hopefully you can see my dragonfly escort. I had a whole bunch of things to look at. Prior to this project, the sparrow was a sparrow to me, and now I'm learning about each of the sparrows, and the chipping sparrow has a pretty distinct stripe by its eye. I saw a catbird, and boy are they loud. Watched him and listened to him for a little while, tried to catch a little video of him, because I think that capturing the essence of that bird is that. Talk butterfly catchers, lots of great stuff, and some common birds, also some things that I'm trying to get for you so that we can look at together. I saw a small bird, then I saw the tail go up. It was a sedge wren. It's my first wren ever. I don't think they're that hard to see, but they're small, and I've never thought to look for them. So weirdest thing, and I'm talking really quiet. He kept moving closer and closer and closer and closer to me. And it's a deer. You see lots and lots of deer, but I don't have a lot of them that keep approaching me, like for 10 minutes. He kept moving closer and closer to my car. It must be my lucky day. I was driving home from Carlos Avery. I saw a bird on a wire that intrigued me. It was a raptor, smaller raptor. And so I turned around So I get set up, pull my camera up, and a truck comes by on the road and spooks the bird. And this is the part where the bird's never to be seen again, but it actually flew up really, really close to me. And for a minute, it looked a little hidden, and then it turned around, and I got a great view of it. And I think I got a good view for you too. So that was very fun. It was a broad-winged hawk. They're beautiful birds. I really, really do like the raptors. Well, hey friends.
Hi.
I have friends with today. Mom. Ella. Yes. Those are my Xplorer friends for the day. But we were out and about in Sibley County. We just went for a walk in a park. What did we see?
An owl
And it
in the
was
daytime.
Yes, and it was so small. Right, Ella?
Yeah, he was mini.
He was a mini owl. It's a pint-sized owl. So
Ellen named him Wilfred.
I did.
it is the cutest
It
thing.
was pretty neat.
And it had its eyes closed, and it's back to us. And we found it because a robin was losing its mind.
Yes.
It was
Very
like,
upset with that poor little owl.
I finally took out my binoculars, and sure enough, a little pint-sized owl. And I went back one last time to look at him, and it took me a little while to find him. He's hiding in plain sight,
He is
Yeah,
really.
he's very well hidden.
as owls tend to do.
Looks just like the tree bark.
He finally, after the robin got kind of closer, kind of resituated. He stayed on the same branch, but he turned his body around, and he did open his eyes a little bit. To your point, in the day is not what you'd expect for an owl like that. So that was very exciting.
Very.
It's an early June morning, and I should say, met Fish Lake Nature Trail. It says that more than 190 bird species have been seen from the Fish Lake trails. Keep an eye and ear out for avian activity. I'm hearing lots of birds, so I'm going to stop talking and just start listening and bring you along with, and let's see what we can find today. Not sure if that's a lark sparrow or a chipping sparrow. I'm not great at those. So, I like this. I like this. The last time I walked this path was, I think it was winter. I think. Yeah, it was. It was. The lake was fully frozen. There was snow on the ground. Didn't have my snowshoes on, so it was trampled down enough. Aha. That's a red-headed woodpecker right there. So for me, seeing a new bird for the first time is just, it's hard to explain. I love it. And I know that it's a red-headed woodpecker. It's a bird that's here year-round. Not that far from where I live, but there's just something about each new one. For me, there's not a lot better than just getting out and walking and experiencing nature. That was really enjoyable. So I want to say thanks for coming along. Hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. And then I got sick, and I spent a good chunk of time over the past week and a half out here, and also found some birds I hadn't seen yet. I think I counted 35 different species. A couple of the new ones that I hadn't had before are common yellow throat. In fact, Heron was talking earlier in the month about how that was a really hard one for her to catch, and just happened to show up for me. Another one is a cedar waxwing. Really interesting bird. They stick around here all year. They kept posing so well for me. And the last one that I've seen is an eastern wood pewee. And you hear them all the time. It's a little harder to see them. They have shown up for me and was able to capture them too. I'm very thankful for the space that we have here. I was bragging earlier today because I came to Dakota County and I saw more birds than I expected, and it was really cool. And I got home. I'm a new photographer. And my camera settings were all off. So some of the video was okay, none of the pictures. I took 300-ish pictures this morning in 90 minutes. It's literally not a single one is the level of quality that I want. So I nuked them and I started over. I saw 5 birds this morning that I really want to get photos of. And so I'm hoping I can get all 5 of them yet today. My very long way of just saying I am back in Dakota County. If I pause for a minute, you can probably hear the dick thistles. I've never seen dick thistle before, but there are 3, 4, 5 of them here. Marbled godwit has been very photogenic. It's a great looking bird. Saw some bank swallows by the water. Spotted sandpipers, I've seen them before here in Minnesota. I've seen them before elsewhere, but they're just good-looking birds. There was a green heron flying around. I like green heron. I like any heron, but green heron I think are they're funky and I like them. I heard a noise I wasn't familiar with, so I used Merlin. At the same time, I saw a flycatcher. It's a willow flycatcher. Also an orchard oriole sitting on a fence. That was just awesome. I think I actually saw at least 6, maybe 7 different species. It brings me joy. And after the last week, that is something I needed. I'm out walking on the path by my house, and it's not quite 6 o'clock yet in the morning, and so I'm going to bring you along. It's a little breezy today, so it might be a little hard to hear at times, but I'm just going to go for a really brief walk. Where do you hear the Orioles going? Really could use some better pictures of Orioles. I may have to set you down to do that. And listen to them a little bit, although the wind is blowing it. I've noticed that they get onto a branch and they kind of just keep dropping, and they kind of drop through the leaves. They must be picking insects off of the leaves because they crawl kind of in and through and around each branch. And of course, with all the leaves, it's a little harder and harder to, I won't say see them because they're really bright, but they don't sit still that long in my experience. One of my favorite views on this walk, and actually today there's a whole bunch of ducklings out here. I counted 12 of them. See the adults in here. One other thing I like about this, at the very top of that tower is an osprey, and down below it is the platform nest, but the osprey are there. I've seen them kind of defend this area from bald eagles. Okay, well that is 5 different people out I've seen here between 5:50 and 6:15. So this neighborhood gets a gold star. Thanks again for joining us here in June, and we'll see you next month.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
All right.
Wait, hang
Are
on.
you ready?
I actually am struggling with
Yeah, you are. You're good.
Give me a minute.
I get distracted so easily.
They're impossible. They're impossible to photograph.
Okay, I'm sorry. You were saying.
We did not take that video. The bird just landed right in there.
See, I'm not the only one that gets distracted at birds. These two blue birds are saying.
Hunting bugs.
3 weeks ago.
Don't they eat bugs?
They do. Bugs.
He was hunting bugs. I don't like
Hunter.
bugs.
We digress.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Not sure if that's a lark sparrow or a chipping sparrow. I'm not great at those. Also, I don't know what's making that crazy noise. I'm sure I can't do this with you watching, but I'm gonna try and. I didn't get the shot, but it was very fun.
And we killed 8 mosquitoes.
Yeah.
So we've done our part for humanity today. I hate
Yes.
mosquitoes.